Okay, so you know how like everyone's got that app idea? Yeah, the one they think would be like totally killer.
Yeah.
But then you think about actually building it and you're like, coding. Nope, not gonna happen.
Right. Like years ago, that would have been game over idea stuck in your head.
Exactly. But not anymore.
Yeah.
Buckle up because today we're going deep on Lovable AI.
Lovable AI.
And it's basically like this platform that's like, hey, anyone can build an app.
Seriously, it's like
Oh.
it's like turning the whole software development thing on its head.
Right. It's like I was reading about this the other day, and Lovable AI, it lets you like build apps with just dragging and dropping stuff.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about their interface.
Yeah, like a puzzle almost.
Exactly. And the coolest part, you see the changes you make like immediately.
No waiting.
No, real-time rendering, they call it.
So cool.
Imagine you're like working on the screen for your app. You move a button around, you tweak a color, bam, it's right there in the preview.
It's like magic, but tech magic.
Yeah, totally different from the old way of building software where it was like slow and painful.
Okay, so that's already pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But it gets even wilder because there's using AI to like supercharge the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. Lovable AI is like AI on top of no code.
So like I was reading that it can suggest features and layouts almost like it like in your brain figuring out what kind of app you want.
It's true. It's like having this super smart design assistant by your side.
Okay, I'm picturing it.
Like, let's say you're building like a shopping app based on what you've already put in there.
Yeah.
The AI might be like, hey, how about a search bar? Or maybe a spot for customer reviews.
So helpful.
All about making the whole process smoother, you know?
So it's not just making it easier to write code, it's like making a smarter app overall.
You got it. And then there's this whole program synthesis thing, which is where it gets really mind-blowing.
Okay, I gotta admit, I had to like Google that one.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's a bit of a mouthful.
So it's basically like the AI is writing code for you behind the scenes.
You got it. You're making design choices, and the AI is turning those choices into the actual code that makes the app run.
So you don't have to learn a whole programming language?
Exactly. Like some people just don't have the time or, like just aren't interested in that side of things.
I can relate to that. This is super empowering though, right?
It is.
So we've got the easy-to-use interface, the AI helping you out, and the AI writing code.
All in one platform?
No wonder everyone's talking about Lovable AI.
For sure. But you know what's even more interesting?
Like that.
The people behind it.
Oh yeah, let's talk about the founders because their story is seriously impressive.
So you've got Anton Osika and Fabian Hedden, a real dynamic duo.
Anton's been coding since, what, like 12 years old?
You're not kidding. He co-founded the Stockholm AI community, too.
Wow.
And get this, he's already developed award-winning AI algorithms.
And Fabian sold his first company while still in high school.
A prop tech startup, no less.
These guys are like the definition of started young, achieved big things.
And their backgrounds, like you can see why they're the perfect people to be leading Lovable AI.
They've got the tech expertise and the business savvy.
Exactly. A killer combo, especially in a field like this that's moving so fast.
Makes sense. So they've got the brains, they've got the drive, but have they actually like made a dent in the market?
Oh, yeah. Lovable AI hit $1 million in annual recurring revenue, like their yearly income from subscriptions, just 8 days after launch.
8 days.
8 days. And get this, within 4 weeks, they hit $4 million.
Those are some serious numbers.
They are. It shows there's a huge demand for this kind of platform.
And it's not just users who are excited. Investors are pouring money into Lovable AI.
Yeah, they secured $7.5 million in pre-seed funding.
Wow. It seems like everyone's betting on them to be the next big thing.
And Lovable AI is not just about the hype. They're building a solid reputation.
Also,
They've got a massive user base already and over 52,000 stars on GitHub.
GitHub, for those who don't know, it's like where developers hang out.
Yeah, having that many stars on GitHub, it's like the ultimate seal of approval from the developer community.
It's amazing how fast they've taken off.
Yeah.
But let's be real. There are other companies doing the no-code, low-code thing.
Right, like Cursor AI, for example.
So how does Lovable AI stack up against the competition?
That's the question, isn't it? I think Lovable AI is really focused on empowering non-developers.
The people who have these awesome app ideas but don't know how to code.
Exactly. Cursor AI, on the other hand, they're more geared towards professional developers, the ones who already know their way around code.
So they're giving them tools to be even faster and more efficient.
Exactly.
So it sounds like they're going after different slices of the pie.
They are. And I think Lovable AI is really opening doors for people who might have felt shut out of the tech world before.
That's a powerful thought. It's like they're democratizing software development.
You got it.
Yeah.
Anyone can build an app no matter their background.
It feels like Lovable AI is doing more than just making app development easier.
How so?
It's like they're changing the whole game.
I think you're right, and the really exciting part, we're just getting started.
Can't wait to dig deeper into that.
You know, it's really wild when you think about it. Like, if anyone can build an app,
Yeah.
the potential is just huge.
Right.
Like all these people who never even thought about building an app before.
If they couldn't code?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But now it's like teachers, small business owners, artists,
They can all jump in.
and they all have different perspectives, different solutions.
Just like giving a voice to people who've been left out of the tech world.
Yeah. And you know what else Lovable AI is doing a really good job of?
What's that?
Building a community.
Oh, yeah. They're super active on GitHub, right?
They are. People are sharing their projects, asking for help, even working together.
So smart. It's like a support system for all these new app creators.
It is. It takes away that fear factor, you know?
Totally. Makes it feel less intimidating.
And honestly, it's brilliant from a business perspective, too.
Oh, so
They're creating this whole network of people who love Lovable AI.
and who are going to tell their friends.
Exactly. It's like a built-in marketing machine.
So when users get support, Lovable AI gets more users.
Makes sense, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm curious about the apps people are actually making.
Yeah.
Is it just simple stuff? Or can you get really complex with Lovable AI?
Oh, you can build all kinds of things.
Like what?
People are making everything from basic task management apps to more complicated stuff,
Give me an example.
like tools for event planning or even educational games.
No way.
Yeah, it really runs the gamut.
So like I could build an app to organize my recipes
Totally.
or like track the birds I see in my neighborhood.
You could. And one of the things I love about Lovable AI is how much control it gives you over the design.
Oh, that's important.
It is. You can really customize the look and feel of your app,
Make it
being easy to use.
because a good app isn't just about what it does, it's about how it feels to use it.
Exactly. And even if you don't have any design experience, Lovable AI kind of guides you along the way.
Like a good teacher.
Yeah, it helps you create an app that's both functional and beautiful.
So it handles the techie stuff and helps you make it look good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But, you know, you got to talk about the behind the scenes stuff too.
The stuff most people don't think about.
Yeah, like data management and security, super important for any app.
Does Lovable AI handle that too?
They do.
Yeah.
They've got this really sophisticated system on the back end that takes care of all that.
Servers, databases, all that jazz.
Exactly. Users don't have to worry about setting any of that up themselves.
So they can just focus on the fun part.
The creative side of things.
I love that. But okay, let's be real for a second.
Sure.
Every new technology's got to have some limitations, right?
Of course. No tech is perfect.
So what are some of the downsides of using a platform like Lovable AI?
Well, one potential challenge is that you might not have the same level of flexibility as you would with traditional coding.
So, like, there might be some limits on what you can build.
Yeah, it's possible. But, you know, Lovable AI is always adding new features.
Yeah.
And they listen to their users, so if people are asking for more flexibility, they'll find a way to make it happen.
That's good to hear. What about the learning curve?
Oh, yeah, there's definitely a learning curve with any new tool.
Even if it's supposed to be easy to use.
Right, but Lovable AI's done a really good job of making it as intuitive as possible.
So it's not like I'm going to be building apps in 5 minutes.
Probably not.
But it's definitely easier than learning to code from scratch.
For sure, and, you know, for people who are willing to put in a little effort, the rewards can be huge.
Imagine building your dream app without years of coding school.
It's a game changer.
And it's not just about individuals either.
Nope, businesses can benefit too.
Oh yeah, in a big way.
Small businesses could use Lovable AI to build custom apps for their customers.
Or to make their own work easier.
Exactly, and bigger companies could use it for prototyping, you know, trying out new ideas quickly.
Without spending months and months on development.
It's all about agility and innovation.
And I bet it could help with a tech talent shortage too.
Oh, absolutely. By empowering non-developers, Lovable AI frees up professional developers to focus on the really complex stuff.
It's like raising the tide for everyone.
It is. It's a win-win all around.
You know, it really feels like Lovable AI is pushing the limits of what's possible in software development.
It does. But it's important to remember this is just the beginning.
Right.
AI is constantly evolving, so we can expect even more amazing no-code, low-code platforms in the future.
It's like we're at the very start of a new era.
We are, and it makes you wonder, what does this mean for the future of software development?
Yeah. Is this the end of coding as we know it?
I don't think so.
Really?
I think there'll always be a need for skilled developers.
To build the really complex stuff?
Exactly. But for a lot of everyday apps, no code, low code is going to be the way to go.
It's faster, it's easier, and it's cheaper.
Makes sense.
It's like any technology, things get more user-friendly over time.
I like that.
Like, remember the personal computer?
Yeah.
It changed how we work, how we communicate. No code, low code. It's kind of like that.
It's changing how we create and use technology.
It's a powerful idea, and at the heart of it all, it's about empowering people.
Giving them the tools to bring their ideas to life.
That's what I love about Lovable AI. It's not just a platform,
It's a movement.
a movement that says anyone can be a creator.
It's a powerful message, especially in a world where technology is so important.
Okay, before we wrap things up, I want to leave our listeners with something to think about. So if anyone can build an app now, what does that even mean for like the future? What kind of world could we build?
That is the question, isn't it? It's like, imagine a world where if you have a problem, if you want to create something, it's not about, do you know how to code? It's about, do you have the idea?
I like that.
We could see so much innovation coming from places we wouldn't expect.
Not just from like Silicon Valley.
Right. It's like we're unleashing all this creativity that's been bottled up.
So instead of like tech solutions coming from just a few big companies,
We could have apps designed by teachers to make learning better,
by doctors to fix healthcare.
by artists to, blow our minds.
It's exciting to think about. And the cool thing is Lovable AI is giving people the tools to actually do this.
It's not just dreaming about it anymore.
It's making it real.
Exactly. And that's what's so inspiring about all of this.
So to anyone listening to this right now, if you have an app idea, even if it's small, even
Yeah.
if you're like, this is probably dumb,
Do it.
yeah, check out Lovable AI. You might just surprise yourself.
Seriously, don't let that little voice in your head that says, I don't know how to code, hold you back.
Lovable AI is proof that you don't need to.
Your app could be the next big thing.
No pressure.
Haha. But seriously, give it a shot.
Well, this has been awesome. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the world of Lovable AI.
My pleasure.
It's really made me rethink what's possible.
Me too. And it's so cool to see these technologies popping up that are really making a difference.
Democratizing innovation.
That's the word for it.
Well, until next time, keep those creative sparks flying.
I will, you too.